Very good morning. Welcome back to first year physics. In this first year physics, actually, a new chapter is started in the previous classes. In that, the chapter name is oscillation. And here in this oscillation, we finished about a reference circle. In that reference circle, related to the reference circle parameters, one we can say about a displacement, and one more we can say amplitude, and one more we can say acceleration, and one more we can say time period, frequency, and phase and epoch. These are the parameters what we finished in the previous class. Now let us, on the basis of this, that I would like to tell you the problems related to this, right? Yeah, you look into this question. There is a question is given, page number 200, question number 4 you look at. See, everyone read question thoroughly, what is given and what is asking. This is the major issue in our physics problems. So that you will get the idea how to do, how to get the answer. Clear, no? So that you read question, a particle executing SHM. Yes, the particle executing SHM such that the maximum velocity during the oscillation is numerically equal to the maximum velocity V maximum is equal to, here the given is equal to A maximum, in the question only is given. Look at, equal to, half of the maximum acceleration. I mean to say half of the maximum acceleration. Then the question itself is given, maximum velocity during the oscillation numerically equal to half of the maximum acceleration given. So V maximum is asking what now? What is the time period? Of course is asking T. So we know T is equal to 2 pi by omega, but we don't know omega, no? Every time you write this only. For the time period expression you take this. This is the basic time period formula, right? Now we have to get the omega value. By using this, use this and get a omega value. So V maximum, we know V maximum is at a mean position, we can say it is A omega, right? Isn't it or not? At a maximum mean position, velocity will be maximum. What about acceleration? At an extreme condition, it is will be maximum, right? Now, this 1, 2 substitute in this, get a omega value. Therefore, A omega is equal to this V maximum right here, A maximum right here. 1 by 2, it is A omega square. Of course, A cancel, omega cancel. Omega is equal to 2. It is, you say, radians per second. Omega, no? So, value of 2 we know. Now, we know omega value. Then you get a time period. For a time period formula is what? T is equal to 2 pi by omega. Then T is equal to 2 pi by, you say 2. It's cancel, it is pi. It's nothing but a what? It is a seconds. Of course, we can also say pi in the value is 3.14. Just now in the previous class I told you this. Pi is nothing but a 3.14. Pi value 3.14. It is time period. This is the one question related to the what? Based on the velocity and the acceleration related, right? And there is another question is given, which is related to the question number 7. Yeah, suppose you look at the question number 7. That's what I am telling. So read question thoroughly. First of all, you read question thoroughly. Then after you write a given data. Then use that data and get a final answer. This is will be what? Clear? Now look at the question number, the same page number, question number 7. Question number 7. Yeah, read everyone. You read the question everyone thoroughly. Yeah, look at the question number 7. A particle executing SHM has an amplitude of 4 centimeter and its acceleration at a distance of 1 centimeter from the mean position is 3 centimeters square. Question, read question thoroughly. A particle executing SHM has an amplitude. There is an amplitude given, 4 centimeter given, right? And at a distance, there is a distance is given, you say some x1 or you say y1 is equal to 1 centimeter. At a distance of this, the acceleration of the particle is given as it is, you say 3 centimeter per second square it is. What will be the velocity when it is a distance? What will be the velocity when it is at a distance? Is given as what? Here the given is 2 centimeter. Is asking at this distance the velocity. So we know the velocity formula. V is equal to omega into root over a square minus y square, right? Of course here we know a, and is asking at a distance this, no, at a distance of 2 centimeter, no, suppose you say y2, or else you say it is also y also, no problem. Here a we know, but we don't know omega. That omega we have to find by using this information, right? There is an acceleration is given at a distance this with an amplitude this, so that a is equal to minus omega square, you say y1, or you say y in the senses you take this. So a will be given 3, omega square into 1 is, you say this is 1. Therefore what happens? Omega square is equal to 3. Then omega is equal to root 3 it is. This is the value of omega. Right? Now we know omega is asking velocity at a distance of 2 centimeter. V is equal to omega root, it is a square. In the senses we know a value. Here you write, suppose you want to do in centimeter per second, then you as it is you have to substitute. Suppose you want to do in meters per second, then you convert this all centimeters into meters. Your wish it is. So because it is a one system, no, you would continue also, no problem. But basically we should do in the SI system. But in this case here it is all are in a same system, no, therefore you use as it is also, no problem. Minus y2 you take, it is 2 square, right? Your omega value is root 3. Therefore root 3 into root over 16 minus 4. So it is a root 3 into root 12 it is. So the velocity of a particle, you say 12 into 3. Then we'll get the root 36, right? Then it is 6 centimeter per second. This is the velocity of a particle as it is given. The given data, based on the given data, it is the velocity of a particle will be like this. Clear? Yeah, you go through this. Right? And coming to the next. Coming to the next is same page number, 201 page number. Is it okay now? Is it clear now? There is no doubt, right? So now let us will move to the question number 8. Yeah, look at the question number 8, page number 201, right? 208. See, a simple harmonic oscillator as a time period. The time period is given as 2 seconds. Clear? What will be the change in phase? What will be the change in phase? Is asking phase, that is about a pi. Change in a phase 0.25 seconds at a time of this. See, I told you very clear, time period is different and time is different. That's what time is given as 0.25 seconds. After leaving the mean position, what is the phase? Of course, we know starting phase we can call as epoch, right? This is epoch. So that in the previous class, so this definition I was given this, so that pi is equal to omega t is nothing but a epoch. Is asking what? Here it is a phase after 0.25 seconds. So here time we know 0.25, but we don't know omega. So that omega we should get by using a time period capital T is equal to, right? So that there is a formula capital T is equal to 2 pi by omega. Then omega value is here we have to find because omega is required here. So subject you take as the omega, then it is the cross multiplication, then subject omega is equal to 2 pi by capital T. What is capital T is there? That you write directly. Then omega is equal to 2 pi by, we said 2 to cancel. Then it is, we can say pi radians per second because it is a angular velocity, no? Then unit is radians per second. Now we know omega, now we know t value, time taken also is there, then you substitute in the e patch, therefore pi is equal to pi into, this is the pi, and here a time is 0.25. So that here it is, we can say pi into 25 by 100 we can take, because 0.25 is nothing but a 25 by 100. 25 once 24, this is will be pi by 4 it is, we can say radians it is. This is the starting phase. The starting phase of a particle will be like this. So it is about a what? The question related to the 200 page number. Question number is you say 8th question, right? So that it is about a what? We can say the question related solution. Now, so we see the same another question in the same page number, that is 201. Page number is 201. Question number is 9. See, everyone read question number 9 carefully. Every time I am telling you, the given data, you write first what is given. Then you write given data in your notes. Then after, do that problem. Yes, read everyone. Right? So everyone read that and write the data given. So question number is 9th question. Question number 9. See, I'll read the question, and here it is, the given data is a body describes a simple harmonic motion with an amplitude. See, there is an amplitude given. That's what every time you look at. The given data is a very, very important that we have to mention. Then we'll get the ideas. Otherwise, we'll not get the ideas. So, the amplitude given is 5 centimeter. Here you want to write in meters also, no problem, 10 power minus 2 meters. And at a period, that is a period in the senses, I told you very clear, it is a time period, not a time, small time. It is a not, you don't take a small t, you take only capital T, because it is given as that period, no? So that you say time period 0.2 second. Find the acceleration and velocity. He is asking, find acceleration and velocity. This is the, is asking. But there is a given is, when the displacements are given. See, when the displacements are given, that are given, first one is given, the displacement is equal to, is given as 5 centimeter. Second displacement is given as 3 centimeter. And third displacement is given as 0. At this displacement, we should get an A, V and A. And at this displacement, again we should get an A, V and A. And here also we should get an A, V and A. This is the problem which is given data. So here we should get, first of all, so first we should write both the formulas, acceleration and velocity, omega into root over, it is a square minus y square. And here acceleration will be a is equal to omega square y. Yeah, you look at the given data. In this given data, we have amplitude, time period, and displacement. Different displacements are there. But we should know the, we don't know the omega value. Then we have to find the omega first. We have to find the omega value. So that omega value, that by using time period 2 pi by omega. Then omega is equal to 2 pi by capital T, right? Here the T is there, no? Right here directly value 2 pi by 0.2. So of course it is omega will be what happens to 20 pi by 2, because 0.2 is nothing but a 2 by 10. The 10 will come up now, then 20 pi, it is will be cancelled. Then omega is equal to 10 pi, it is radians per second. This is the omega. Now we know omega, as well as we know amplitude, as well as we know displacements also. Now first you take a displacement. First displacement y is equal to, say, 5 centimeter. For this 5 centimeter, find velocity and acceleration. Then after 3 centimeter also you find acceleration, velocity. Then after that at a 0 displacement we should find a velocity and acceleration. That's what it is, right? Here you look at here. First of all, velocity v is equal to omega into root over a square minus y square, right? Here omega, yes, of course we know 10 pi. And a, here the given a value 5 into 10 power minus 2. And here displacement is 5 centimeters. Suppose you want to do in as it is the given system, no problem. Or you want to convert it into in SI system, then you convert like 10 power minus 2. Otherwise you write it directly also, no problem. It is omega into root over. Here omega value we know, that is given as 10 pi. Here root a value you take 5 whole square minus y also you say 5 whole square. Of course v is equal to 10 pi root over 5 square in the sense is 25 also 25. 25 minus 25 becomes 0, then 10 pi into 0, of course it is 0 centimeter per second. This is the velocity at a displacement of 5 centimeter. And as well as you do acceleration also, that is acceleration is nothing but omega square y. Then here omega value again we know 10 pi whole square into displacement is you take as the like 5 centimeter, right? Therefore A is equal to 100, it is pi square into 5, then we can say it is A is equal to 500 pi square. Suppose you want to convert into meters per second, then you say 10 power minus 2. So therefore it is will be cancelled. A is equal to 5 pi square it is meter per second square. So this like this this is the method for the which one, for first displacement. Like here second displacement also is there, then you replace the second displacement is 3. Just you write here instead of y you write a 3, then your 3 is nothing but a 9, then 25 minus 9 to 16, therefore root 16 is nothing but a 4 into 10 pi, that is 40 pi meter per second square, or you want to say in centimeter, as it is you keep in centimeters only. Now acceleration also same, you take here instead of y you take a 3, clear? Then you write here y value 3, then we will get the acceleration. Like that you take displacement 0, then you substitute here directly 0, therefore this complete term becomes 0, this quantity becomes 0. A we know 5, therefore 5 square 25, 25 root is nothing but a 5 again 50 pi. Like acceleration is 0, therefore because displacement is 0 no, at a mean position of course displacement is 0. This is will be acceleration like this. Is it okay? This is what it is, velocity and acceleration, and you do remain these two, these 2 and 3 you do it. 2 and 3 you do in your notes. Clear? So that it is about this problem. So that you do this these 2 bits as homework, right? So this is about what displacement and velocity and related to the time period of problems. So this is the today's class, and we'll see in the next class with the continuation topic. Thank you very much. Thank you.